Hello, YouTube. This is Nightseeking Bear, aka Todd. Just want to remind everybody that I love you all. You're my family. Just wanted to welcome my fellow pagan YouTubies. And here's some hugs and kisses for you guys. Mwah! Mwah! Okay. Well, this is a sequel to the much needed response to What Is Stregheria, Part 1, January 9th, 2010. I just did one actually a couple days ago, and I got some other responses from this one individual who responded to me about a year ago. And he has the audacity to respond to me. But I'm not going to let this go because he really has fucking pissed me off. And it's gotten to a point where it's time for me to say what I got to say on the subject. Well, he responded, and I'm going to respond what he said. This is from a day ago, by the way. Nightseeking Bear, since when was YouTube credentials? I mean, if you're going to respond to me, at least do spell check, learn fucking English or something. I know if you're Italian, just learn your English. You can't even get your English right. So if you're going to criticize me using your language, have the audacity to learn my English properly and learn it very well. So, just so you know, I'm not a xenophobe, but he really annoyed me with that one. My YouTube credentials. What are your YouTube credentials? I should be asking him. So, I'm going to fire back at his question with a question, just to piss him off. I responded actually about a day or so ago by saying Iwugovolos. I believe that's how his name might be pronounced, but I can't get it right. Let's get a few things straight. I'm aware of what Stregheria is and what it entails and not entails. Modern Stregheria has been revived and practiced by Raymond Kamasi and resurrected interest in that tradition. As I would say to you in Italian, since I do know Italian, although I'm a rusty at it, in primo luogo parlare poco, imparare molto prima di dire un'altra parola. You don't need to insult my intelligence, let alone my views and interpretation of the ideas of the craft. And by the way, I said to him, first, speak little, learn much before you say another word. And he responded, and I found this to be very, very interesting. Revived from the practice never stopped. Your Italian is very poor. I'm from Magenta, Italia. Well, your misleading interpretation is false information on my ancestry, so it is much appreciated if you find another pastime to twiddle your thumbs with. Really? I responded by saying, please shut up and stay away from my channel. Modern Stregheria has been revived, so I don't give a damn about what you say. You claim to be from Magenta, Italia, which is Magenta, Italy, and I don't mislead people and provide false information. There are witches in Italy, but many of them don't claim to be practitioners of Stregheria. I practice the Iridian tradition of Stregheria, which was started by Raymond Kamasi. Please stay off my channel and do your own thing. And then, let's see here. I even responded, and he also said to me, "Vugovolos," with an I, "you are ignorant in many languages, it seems. You can't speak Italian. Stop trying. It's my first language." And I told him, "Don't tell me what to do. What are you going to do if I don't stop speaking Italian, Vugovolos? Spank me and send me to bed without any supper? Hmm? You have no business being on my channel if you continue to be a disruptive presence and spouting bullshit that is not part and parcel of what I practice. Thank you and goodbye." As I write this in Italian, "E non benedizione a voi, signori, buonanotte e arrivederci," which means, "And no blessings to you, sir. Good night and goodbye." Okay, so let's talk about this. What false information am I giving to people? You know, I have no idea what he's talking about. And what information am I spreading that is false? And he has the audacity to tell me that the practice never stopped. Well, that's his claim. I don't see the practice as far as which side of it, because remember, Italy is predominantly Catholic, and the practices may not have stopped entirely. I mean, I do believe that some of them have kept going on for centuries, but they've been driven underground. And considering that Italy is a heavily Catholic country, I know a friend of mine who's from Italy, and he's very warming and wonderful. But then again, I find it interesting that he claims that I'm using misleading interpretation and that it's false on his ancestry. Like, he has a monopoly over what Stregheria is and what isn't. So he's the overarching authority as to what Stregheria is and isn't. And he has the audacity to tell people what they should know about Stregheria and shouldn't, as if he's speaking for all Streghe. He's speaking for himself. And then I like how he says here, "It is much appreciated if you find another pastime to twiddle your thumbs with." Really? What if I choose not to, What if I choose not to? What if I continue doing my thing? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to cast the malocchio on me? He has no clue as to who I am. And yet, he claims he knows everything. Well, that's pretty much about it. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this. But I thought everybody should be aware of what he was saying and what he was trying to get at. So I'm done with him. Merry meet, merry part. Blessed be well. I'm not going to worry about this guy. He's done with. And that's all I got to say on this one. Love you all. Mwah. Mwah. Hugs and kisses. Bye now, everybody. And as I usually say, blessed be.